Alright, what's up everyone? Adam here with AZ Premier GK. Shout out to my patrons Noah, Juan, and Ruben. Today we're going to look at my Puma glove collection. This might be a two-part video, but I wanted to start off first with my Puma Future collection. I have all the Puma Future models since they came out, except for one, which I used to have two pairs of, and I gave both of them to my very good friend Ruben, who plays at my indoor facility. But anyways, so I'm missing one series, but these are the very first Future gloves, and they came out with the Puma Future net fit shoes that had that net lacing design, so you could lace them up however, and they kind of mimicked that with the silicone punch zone. And then these are the next model. Peter Cech wore both of these at the end of his career. These are the Future 2.1s. And it's weird, they named some of them in like number order. So you had like the 2.1s, and they named some in like after years. So when they moved into the knit model, which was the third model, these were called like the 19.1 because they came out in 2019. So you went from like the Future 1.1 to the Future 2.1 to the Future 19.1. And eventually they just started calling them the Future Ultimate, and they stopped giving them numbers. So those three, and then the fourth one was with the full knit glove body, and then the little diamond punch zone. These are one of my favorites, and all these gloves had the famous zippered wrist cuff. And so then you move into the fourth generation Futures. I have two pairs. These were my favorite colorways, the pink and yellow. And then I also have the first ones that came out in the black and blue. And the ones I'm missing are the ones that said Future across the knuckles in silicone. They had like the FUT on one, and then the other glove had the URE on the end. Those are the ones I'm missing. I had the black and yellow ones and the white and orange ones, but I gave those away. So those are the Futures, and then you moved on to the Future Ultimate is what they started calling it. And then you had a slight change up in latexes too. You used to just have their Ultimate Grip latex, and then they moved to this Elite Grip latex, which this is the best. This Elite Plus latex was the best Puma latex out there on these models with the small tiny dots. Then when they moved to the Elite Plus Dual Grip, these were also very grippy, very soft. Real big fan of those. And now we have the Elite Plus Dual Grip 2.0, which is also very soft, and it's a little bit different texture than the Elite Plus Dual Grip, but the 2.0, it has more like friction on the palm, so I really like that. I have a couple pairs of those. So this is my Future collection.